fullbacks are becoming more and more important and valuable in the modern game than ever before, and this fact is being supported by the amount clubs spend in this department these days. Traditionally, big transfer fees were reserved for goal-banging forward players, creative midfielders, and speedy wingers, but all of that is fast changing. For instance, Manchester City spent about £124 million on 3 fullbacks: Kyle Walker, Benjamin Mendy, and Danilo from Real Madrid. These days, fullbacks are becoming very influential in attacking sense, providing pace and penetration, and some even score goals regularly, like Marco Alonso of Chelsea. Here now comes the debate: which club has the best fullback pair? We have loads of exciting fullback pairs that will easily come to your mind. Rafinha, David Alaba at Bayern Munich, Djibril Sidibe and Yoga at Monaco, Jordi Alba and Sergio Roberto at Barcelona, Juan Fran and Philippe Luis at Atletico Madrid, Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso at Chelsea, Dani Alves and Lavin Kurzawa at PSG, Kyle Walker and Benjamin Mendy of City, Dani Carvajal and Marcelo of Real Madrid, Valencia and Ashley Young of Manchester United, not forgetting Bellerin and Nacho Monreal of Arsenal. You can surely join the conversation by dropping your comment, but first, what does Khalid and EM7 think on this?
I know many people want to say Marcelo or Carvajal are the best fullbacks in the world because of what Real Madrid have been able to accomplish in the Champions League in recent memory, but we all know that's because of Cristiano Ronaldo. Some might say it might be Kyle Walker and Fabian Delph, but Fabian Delph has not really convinced as a fullback, even as fantastic as he has been. Some might still want to say it's Felipe Luis and Juan Fran, but still, some of their lapses are the main reasons why I will not choose them. The 2 guys I'm going to choose are perfect because they complement each other perfectly. We have David Alaba, who is your natural fullback. He's good at going up, he's fantastic offensively and excellent defensively. He can cross you the ball and he can also recover the ball from you from the opposing winger. Joshua Kimmich, on the other hand, is not your day-to-day fullback. He's more of a technically sound fullback, somebody like James Milner, who has been brilliant for Liverpool in recent memories. In fact, Milner was so fantastic, he was one of the main reasons why Liverpool defeated Manchester City by 3 goals to nothing in the Champions League. Joshua Kimmich gives you an excellent blend of what Lamb brought to the game, because let's not forget, Philip Lamb could play in the middle of the park and at right back. I was saying today that in today's football, any fullback incapable of distributing the ball, any fullback incapable of giving the ball to his teammates in the middle of the park and all the other areas is just a liability. So having 2 fullbacks that are offensive-minded like Carvajal and Marcelo doesn't cut it, but Joshua Kimmich and David Alaba have been absolutely brilliant. Let's not forget, because of the excellence of these 2 guys, Bayern Munich have considered less goals than any other team in the Bundesliga with 20. You do not buy that sort of thing in the market. In fact, fullbacks are so expensive now that Manchester City and other clubs in the world recently spent around £200 and something million for just fullbacks. But players like David Alaba and Joshua Kimmich, they might just have to spend more than that on just the both of them.
Come on, guys. How can Kali tell me is Joshua Kimmich and David Alaba, they're the best in the world, the best fullbacks? Come on. When you play in the Bundesliga, where are one-eyed king in the land of the blind? You're playing against Hannover, you're playing against Freiburg, you're playing against Mainz, you're playing against Wolfsburg. Why won't you can't be considering goals because these guys don't even have fantastic strikers out there. If you want to judge players, whether you're Lewandowski or Cristiano Ronaldo, it has to be in the Champions League because that's where we're doing the comparison. Yes, fantastic players, Kimmich and Alaba, but they're not the best in the world. My best definitely would be Carvajal and Marcelo. Since he arrived at Real Madrid 2007, talking about Marcelo, he's been fantastic and consistent. Carvajal, same thing since 2013, has also been consistent. Don't forget last season he won back-to-back Champions League. No other club has ever done that before. It takes fullbacks to, cushion the effect of all these strikers like Lewandowski out there, the fantastic, Messi and all that. It only takes great guys to do that. Last season there was this argument, I even thought it was Marcos Alonso and of course our own Victor Moses. But they were not playing as many games as expected. They were not in the Champions League, they were just enjoying the cruise. This season, they were in the Champions League and we saw what happened to Chelsea. They were ousted by Lionel Messi. They were not even able to defend Lionel Messi. They were playing like chickens. Right now, where the big boys are, Marcelo. Now, there's this argument that people are saying, yes, Real Madrid, they considered 3 goals this season. Yeah, but the team didn't start off very well. That's the reason why they consider that number of goals. But so far in the Champions League, where the big boys play, they are dominating. Marcelo is dribbled past everybody. He has 6 goals this season alone. It shows you that it only takes great defenders, great fullbacks like Marcelo and of course Carvajal to do that. And that's why I think and believe strongly, even if you're Gary Neville or Carragher, you cannot make me think otherwise. It's Marcelo and Carvajal, best fullbacks.
When was the last time Spurs won something?
I don't know.
Have you learned how to pronounce Bournemouth yet?
Bournemouth.
Is it true that you're moonlighting as a stripper?
Of course. That is the hardest job.
Jürgen, people are calling Mesut Ozil the world hide-and-seek champion. Do you agree?
Obviously, he's one of the best, if not the best